Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries as a Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment presents...
From butt munches that screwed up Shadow of War.
A NetherRealm Studios production.
Up your NetherRealm!
Mortal Kombat. Yes, we are going to be going through the story mode of Mortal Kombat 9. Not the Challenge Tower, because the Challenge Tower is 300 challenges and the last one is stupidly bullshit. Oh, god damn it, Kung Lao! We're not even in the opening credits yet and you're already dead. Same with you, Scorpion. And Hotaru. And Baraka,
what has happened to this poor man? Well, Kung Lao threw a Baraka. Johnny Cage got punched in the face by Shang Tsung, who summoned a vulture that's eating Sonya's entrails, while also slowly panning to the right so we could see the rest of her body, which was just, waiting for the vultures to fly off to the right there. Oh my god, this is metal.
Alright, Bo Rai Cho, Cyrax, Nightwolf, Shiva, Cabal.
A new challenger has entered the realm of Mortal Kombat.
Zombie Liu Kang, Shang Tsung.
These are all the unlockable costumes. Collect them all.
Hi, Raiden.
And now Raiden.
And Shao Kahn. So for those of you that don't know, this is the semi-canon ending of Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Shao Kahn ends up taking down Blaze, absorbing the power of the super elemental, and effectively becoming God.
And by becoming God, he can shut down the Mortal
Kombat
tournament
not God,
once and for all.
but not Yahweh, but Azura.
By Azura.
Yeah, past Gerdat didn't have subtitles on for our first recording session. My bad.
I mean, Mortal Kombat was never quite Shakespeare with its character lines, so I mean, you could, except of course for the pronouns, you gotta have the capital P pronouns clearly visible, and subtitles will assist with that later.
Mm-hmm.
Shao Kahn,
not if evil Raiden has anything to say about it.
Shao Kahn, you were the ruler in like 7 of the past 12 Mortal Kombat games. Are you not satisfied?
No, actually, because in all those games, he's just the ruler of Outworld. He has got much greater ambitions than that.
He must win.
Hey, Onaga. That's the only. Those are the only 2 times we'll actually get to see Onaga in this game. I think he may have been in the opening death reel, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so that was the bad ending that we just saw. Now let us go back in time before all of this happened and start from the very beginning or something.
Yes, the very literal very beginning. Welcome back to Shang Tsung's Island in Mortal Kombat 1. Yes, Mortal Kombat 9 is a canonical reboot of the entire goddamn series.
I had a final destination moment. We gotta get off Flight 180 as soon as possible.
Your amulet. It is nothing, Liu Kang. The tournament begins.
Hey, Nightwolf is here too.
So this is a reboot of the whole series, huh? Okay,
yep.
So what...
Specifically, Mortal Kombat 9 follows the story in a rebooted fashion from Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, except that Quan Chi was not in the roster until much later in the franchise.
No, Quan Chi's in the roster starting in Mortal Kombat 4.
That's still much later in the franchise as far as I'm concerned.
No, that's literally 1 game after 3, and it's like 2 years after 3.
I know, but after 3, that's it. The classics are done.
Hey, beautiful.
A lot of people consider 4 to be somewhat classic.
Didn't 4 have, like, that was the one that had the nuanced, like, 3D, like, Z-Walk, basically?
Yes.
That was about, yeah, that was cool. I could see why people would consider it, like, well, this, of course, depended on, more, for lack of a better word, primitive video game styles, which is just locked on the horizontal axis.
All of your opponents, you will face one final challenge. Me.
Huh. That old geezer's the final challenge? They might as well give me the belt right now. They do have belts, right? What? How did you...
Appearances can be deceiving.
Is that Shang Tsung? Yes.
Yeah, that is Shang Tsung.
Sweet.
He looks much older because this is based on Mortal Kombat 1, where Shang Tsung was indeed an old mystic.
That's right. That's right. Who's it gonna be?
Reptile.
Hi, Reptile. I love Reptile. Not so much in this game, but in Mortal Kombat 10 and in Mortal Kombat 5, I am a big fan of Reptile.
Begin. All right. It's showtime.
Right, let's get down to business.
Now, I did do a bunch of practicing before I did this run, but that doesn't mean I'm actually any good at the game because I get to show off a majority of the character's special moves and some other dialogue combos, but I don't actually have anyone's most optimal combos mapped out, and a lot of the time it involves much more precise button inputs than I am capable of doing. So,
and probably a modded controller, as I understand.
No, it doesn't need a modded controller.
It doesn't need a modded controller. Some modifications to your controller also may be happening at the other end. I know this from experience. In fighting games, in particular, not Mortal Kombat, but others, that do whatever it takes to win. In this game, you want to hit your opponent in order to open him up to a combo string, because getting struck also just causes you to be dazed long enough for your opponent to follow up with quick attacks, like so.
Kinda. When it comes to my particular playing, I actually try to do spacing a bit more than necessary, and that usually ends up getting me punished by the guys that are actually really good at spacing when I am not.
No.
As for dialogue combo strings themselves, I plan to, if I'm actually in melee range, to just open with the first one or two buttons that I actually know for the combo string, and then attempt to scout them out on my way there. There is in fact a move list for every character in the game, and it's accessible from the start menu. But as I am recording, I really don't want to show off the move list on video. So,
well, against AI, that's actually how I somewhat remember. I can't remember how I accessed the move list, because I grew up with Mortal Kombat 3 basically, but I'm pretty sure that the supplement to that described how to do the character combos, or not the fatalities, but I think that was in print. It was not in the game itself.
Yeah, it was not. I remember that for Mortal Kombat 3 specifically, we had to go download a Notepad/PDF extension and then have it printed out in order to figure out what the hell the dialogue combos were. And some of those were just stupidly long and complicated with multiple double inputs.
Whoa. They will taste your flesh.
Hi, Baraka. I like Baraka. Just in general, not necessarily in this game.
He doesn't know how blocking works.
Yeah,
that
is a problem that's going to plague Pascaret for the entirety of the run. I am very aggressive when it comes to these fights. Usually because I consider them to be more of a damage race than a matter of skill or survivability. Especially when it comes to specialized counter moves. I almost never get any of the combo moves off that I'm supposed to. For example, Johnny Cage's X-ray attack, which is the defining feature of MK9, is actually a counter move. So in order for me to hit anything with it, I have to hope that they use a heavier attack that I can see coming, then trigger X-ray, and then hope that I'm actually close enough for the X-ray to further connect. Johnny Cage's list of special moves is honestly much more diverse in this game than it has there. There's me attempting to do my X-ray, which for Johnny Cage is effectively a taunt.
Hold still while I grab you.
Actually, I think if they attempt to grab you, you still trigger the X-ray counter. But
yeah, correct. Because I don't think it can be. No. That's Sekiro rules. I mean, it could be blocked in this game. I'm not sure, but in other games, that would be considered an unblockable attack.
Man,
right. Well, a majority of the X-rays are actually quite blockable. For example, Sub-Zero's is super blockable, and the AI continues to troll me with that.
Now, finish him.
Finish him.
Yeah, right.
Kill him.
Do it, you bitch.
Well, no, because I am a warrior of Earthrealm. I don't kill people.
Wait a second. I'm not gonna kill anyone.
What?
Very well.
Look at this fucking guy.
Now, if Johnny Cage had killed Baraka, Shang Tsung would have lost a significant military general later on. He would have been replaced, mind you, but...
You fought well.
Thanks. Nice hat.
You should be more respectful of Lord Raiden. He is the protector of Earthrealm, the god of thunder.
Look, I don't know what kind of role-playing you guys are into, but count me out.
This tournament is more than a chance for personal glory. We are fighting for the very survival of Earthrealm.
What are you talking about?
Your last opponent was Tarkatan. He was born with those blades.
Yeah, those things are real.
He represents Outworld. Had you lost, the Emperor Shao Kahn would have come one step closer to physically absorbing our world into his.
Outworld, yeah, right.
Yeah, blah, 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 bunch of mystic gum mumbo jumbo. Where the hot babes at? I need a bottle of beer in order to bring on this post-victory cheer.
Look, guys, I'm an actor. I save the world for the cameras. If this Emperor is really a threat, call the military. Me? I've got a date with a blonde. Ciao.
Exactly.
Hey, Johnny, you don't actually have a date quite yet. I mean, she turned you down.
He is a hero, Liu Kang, though he may not yet know it.
Yeah, for the record, Raiden, you also don't know why he's a hero right now. You won't know. You won't know until the start of Mortal Kombat 10. But
Just lock onto my wrist comm.
hey, man, heroes die. This guy is way too cool for
And
that.
if I don't fight in this crazy tournament, they'll kill him. I'm gonna try to.
Need help? I specialize in rescuing damsels in distress.
You again. Listen, I've got serious problems here. I'm in no mood to be hit on by some movie star.
Come on.
Movie star.
Walking around this freak show alone. Look, baby, I can't let you run loose without an escort.
thank you, Sonya.
I don't need an escort, and I'm sure as hell not your baby.
This is. I will admit that Sonya's cleavage being super bouncy is a definite design flaw of her character model. But aside from that, her actual character and personality in this game is significantly better than it has been in a majority of the other Mortal Kombat games. Mostly because she actually has one. One of the benefits of Mortal Kombat 9 actually is that we get to spend a decent amount of time with each of the characters, not just in their own chapters, but in the supplementary chapters as well. And
Right.
and it actually makes the story feel a lot more cohesive and important than it otherwise would be.
Well, see, that's what Resident Evil 6 tried to do with branching storylines that intersect at very specific moments. So if we were playing Sonya's story, then we also would have this moment where we're fighting and getting freaking X-rayed?
No, the campaign is linear. The campaign is very linear. We don't actually have branching paths. We have chapters that go into other character chapters. For example, after Johnny Cage, we'll be going into Sonya's chapter.
Oh, I see. So each character just has a turn. I gotcha. Johnny Cage is a good chapter one because for players who are just hopping onto the the Mortal Kombat lore train, this would be a great way to emulate one's incredulity with.
Have it your way.
Whoa, what am I supposed to be paying attention to again?
Hi, Kano.
Now that Ace
For the record, I actually think that Johnny Cage is not actually a good intro chapter because he's a bit slow and heavy, and his dialogue combos are not all that easy to execute. Honestly, I think that it would have been better off for us to open with Liu Kang, but then we wouldn't get a really good ending for Mortal Kombat 1. So, although Liu Kang is also not honestly a good opening chapter.
Liu Kane,
Done it without
Johnny Cage,
Enseth is on the
Sonya.
way. You won't get far.
Oh, I got a knack for survival. You, on the other hand, are gonna die here.
Whoosh!
No, I can stop you, mister. I'm full of
All right,
fight
and then the
juice
next
again.
episode,
Let's
we'll
do
finish
this.
off Johnny Cage's chapter.
Special